Und dann unser Free Day. So, Snap. Rumor that the first year in the photography club, who shall remain nameless, Rex, has been taking pictures of people without their permission and sending them to other students. If this is true, I need to make him stop for his own good, and everyone else's. If you're willing to assist me, please come to the photography club room. What the hell, Leo? A child of one's intentions, Bridget. I've known this boy since we were kids, but I have no idea what's on his mind lately. To be honest, I'm a bit worried. Will someone be able to give me some advice on how to handle this? Double class dormitory, if you can help. And old school mystery. Yeah, this is klar. I'm sure that I'll back on the request this time. Basically, all he must do is explore the old schoolhouse again now. Get your start by figuring out which ones to take care of. The schoolhouse can wait until later. This is the first free day I've had since we switched over to summer uniforms. It'll probably get hot later, but it's nice right now, so I might as well get this show rolling. True. Und wir haben einiges an Characters Pages, die wir kriegen können. Ah. Ich sehe auch jetzt schon einfach nur aufgrund der Character Profile Pages, die wir kriegen können. Das ist eine Hidden Quest dabei. Aber machen wir als allererstes Keines Bookstore. Imperial Chronicle 4. Die Munchies Coffee ist neu. Wir haben das uns schon gelernt. Das Recipe kennen wir schon. Okay. Aber ja. Wollte ich die Imperial Chronicles lesen. Imperial Chronicles Issue 4. Feature story: the Summer Festival approaches. The time of Heimdall Summer Festival, traditionally held a month later than the festivals in each of the nation's provinces, is almost upon us. A number of different ceremonial events take place at this time of year, but this summer festival, Prince Oliver and Crown Prince Cedric and Princess Alphine will attend, rather than His Majesty the Emperor. I can't believe that Princess Alphine will be making an appearance for the first time. It was the excited reaction of one female student who attends an academy in the capital. She ranks the princess as her favorite royal of all. Prince Aurelia's intentions to take part in the official functions was also met with rejoicing. The attendance, along with the usual appearance of Prince Cedric, is sure to make this year's festival one to remember. Who will Princess Alphine's partner be? Furthermore, Princess Alphine is expected to attend the garden party and partake in dancing on an official occasion for the first time. Considering her popularity, just who she will choose as her dance partner is gathering significant interest. As soon as we find out, we'll be sure to print it. Wie gesagt, wie Princess already gesagt hat, the Imperial Chronicles will have a field day with it as soon as they find out. Ganz genau. International armed clash in the North Highlands. Reports have suggested that an armed clash was narrowly avoided in the North Highlands to the northeast of Erebonia. An Imperial Chronicle cameraman happened to be in the area at the time and notes that tension were high on both sides. When asked about the matter, a military source noted that areas which the Republic claims ownership of always have the potential of unrest. Fortunately, the crisis was successfully averted before it got out of hand. Our sources pointed to the trade conference taking place in the Crossbell state next month and suggested that the intelligence division may have played a part in calming the situation. Nicht nur die Intelligence Division, aber natürlich würden sie jetzt nicht von einer Gruppe von Schülern hier drin sprechen, ne? Culture. Heimdall Opera House. Opera is an integral part of Erebonia's culture, and the epitome of the art is the Heimdall Opera House, the home of the Escher Diva Vita Clotilde. Yeah. Few can witness one of her performances and not be astonished by the beauty of her voice and figure and the range of expression. So great is her gift that it is said that her song has the power to transport the audience to another world. Templar Opera House is a place any self-respecting Erebonian should visit at least once, but how far entrance will you have to pre-order to get tickets? At least 2 months, suggests the Opera House manager. Alas, for those wishing to see the commemorative performance during the summer festival, even pre-ordering is no longer an option as tickets for that have already sold out. Gourmet Report Concert Café Etoile. Etoile is a small yet well-known cafe sitting on a corner of Heimdall's Alto Street. The experience of sipping one of the shop's fragrant herbal teas while listening to soothing and elegant melodies is nothing short of bliss. Food is also available, with the store's most popular dish being the heavenly soft and fluffy omelette, 280 mirror. The harmonious combination of piping hot egg and dried rice is exquisite, making this refined establishment well worth a look and a taste. Spotlight. Nostalgia's melodies for you. If you need a new instrument, record, or music box, the Reweld Company is there for you. We also repair broken instruments. That company helping you to share in the blessing of music. So. Hier sind schon wieder so ein paar kleine Hints versteckt. Ein Hint, den ihr glaube vielleicht mitbekommen haben, was so ein Common Theme ist mit den ganzen Imperial Chronicle Issues. Sie geben uns immer schon mal so ein paar Pointers, wo das diesjährige Field Study hingehen wird. Diese monatliche Field Study. Da könnt ihr gerne mal einen Guess haben. Ansonsten sind Name Drops drin, die noch relativ relevant sein werden. Ich weiß nicht, haben wir ihren Namen schon gehört? Ihren Nachnamen? Wenn nicht, merkt euch auf jeden Fall den Reweld-Name als Nachname. Das ist schon so ein bisschen einfach so eine kleine Hinweis auf eine Backstory von einem Charakter, den wir schon kennen, der zu der Reweld-Familie gehört. Ich weiß noch nicht, ob wir schon wissen, dass sie Reweld mit Nachname heißt. Dementsprechend. Ich pointe es nur mal. Aber ich glaube, ihr solltet es spätestens in diesem Kapitel mindestens dann herausfinden, was der Nachname ist. Dementsprechend passt das. Also ja. Ich will da nur mal darauf zeigen, von wegen, hier, das ist ein kleiner Hint für den Charakter. Und ja. Ihr könnt euch denken, was glaube der Hint ist, wo es dieses Mal mit dem Field Studies hingeht. Vor allem, weil es jetzt schon in den, seit Anfang von Kapitel 4 schon so oft erwähnt wurde. So. Ich würde mal sagen, wir kümmern uns erstmal um Character Profiles und Bonding Events. Und ich will noch mal kurz in mich Spawn Shop reingucken. Einfach gucken, ob es da noch was Interessantes jetzt gab oder nicht. Exchange. Breaker machen und Sleep and Blind. Array 2 nehme ich gerne mit. Oh, ich habe Effort und Prankster gar nicht. Das sehe ich gerade. Ich habe auch keinen Shieldbreaker. Ich muss auch gucken, dass ich vielleicht mal hier mal oben es mal gemacht kriege. You can your stuff upgraden. Press mirror. Oh ja. Irgendwelche Curious? Nope. Ja dann. So, Lisa. What kind of clothes would you like? Guessing something for Quinn? Yeah, sure, and having picked out some clothes for him to wear in the fall. After I was lucky enough to meet with him one last month, we studied him, it all fits right to send him a little gift. That's really nice of you. And probably pretty practical too. The islands seem like they will get really cold when summer's over. They should arrive just in time if we send them in the next few days. Now all we need to do is find something that actually suits him. I might be able to help her out. Would you like me to help you pick something? I mean, I'm a guy and I wear clothes, so... Really? Well, nice of you to offer. A more masculine perspective would be much appreciated. But just to pick out something fitting, Mazarine. Ooh, this jacket looks nice. He does like to dress pretty well, so maybe something like this would be good. It's my idea, I'm sure he'd prefer that to a gift that reflects his age. However, he might not have many opportunities to read this or when not. You're probably right. How about getting some for his outdoor activities? He really seems to like driving around and fishing. I don't know, that's a good idea. You know all that stuff pretty well, don't you? I guess this is your chance to shine. Just hoping I don't disappoint. Let's start by taking a look over there. How about his boots? They're not bad, but I don't think they will be that sturdy since they are casual wear. It's more likely to have hiking boots or something like that already. That's true. Oh, one of those sets over there might work. I think he would look good in a hat, and it would be pretty practical since he spends so much time outside. Oh, you're right. Let's go have a look. How about this one? Looks good to me. Design on it is nice too. I think you will like it. Great, then we have our gift. Sharon, could you... where did she go? Something tells me she disappeared while her attention was on those hats. Or she was trying to give her some alone time. Dang it, Sharon. Well, alright, let's take this up to the register. She has probably gone back to the dorm, so we can try her later. Ja, thanks, Jean. Ich find's lustig, wie observant ja eigentlich ist, was diese ganze Sache angeht, und der halt einfach auch immer das halt mitkriegt, wenn halt Leute ihn beabsichtigt in Situationen drängen, als er einfach denkt, ja, du hast mich gerade in die Situation gebracht. Ja, okay. Let's go with it. Ich mag das irgendwie an ihm. So, dass es so weiß, so, ja, ich wurde gerade dazu gezwungen, allein mit Alisa zu sein. Ja, okay, warum nicht? Gut. Wollen wir noch Map? Ich suche die schöne Map. Da, die schöne Map. Okay, let's boogie. Oh, I don't know what she is heading out onto the highway for. I mean, it is her, so I probably don't need to be too concerned. Should I follow after her? Sure. Alright, let's go. Ich bin so happy, dass ich komplett volle Bonding Points habe immer. Is she planning on taking all of them on by herself? Yeah, look, I've got no shortage of dance partners today. Alright, time's are wasting, so let's get started. Or can keep up. Instructor. Reen, what are you doing out here? Strange to find these many on your own. Let me help. Oh, I am touched. I think I've got it though. Why don't I just sit back and watch? And begin. There you go. Easy peasy. Wow, you beat those monsters so hard that I almost felt bad for them. Yeah. I did, I liked it. Willing to admit how awesome and cool the instructor is now. Well, I can't deny your skill at least. So you came out here to train then? Pretty much. I wander out here every now and then to lay into the wildlife. I gotta stay in shape somehow, you know. Guess I look pretty dumb rushing in to try to help you out, huh? That's not entirely true. I appreciate your sentiment at least. Seeing you dashing in or worried about it on me, that made me smile. Alas, dear Reen, I don't want to break your sweet young heart, but be a teacher and student, it would never work out. Tragic. How would I cope? Anyway, now that you're here, you might as well get in on the fun. I think out of a special private lesson just for you. Well, ignoring how staggering easy it would be to misinterpret that, sure, I'll join you. In fact, I'll be glad to. Attaboy. And so Reen joined Instructor Sarah on a wild brawl against the monsters on the highway. And after he spent the last of his stamina, he made his way back to the dorm. Sehr schön. So. Achso. Guys ist im Dormitory. Dann read this one, I guess. What's a tour? What's a tour? Planning on spending your day on your artwork, I take it? Yeah, it's an art club thing. The assignment is to draw something that's important to us, then present our pieces to the club. I'm struggling to figure out what I should draw though. Yeah, I wonder if I can help him out on it with this one. Spend time with guys as we consume a bonding point, sure. Maybe it'd help if we talked about it together. I just might, I'd appreciate the help. Something important to me. This is about the last thing I expected I'd do when I woke up today. I wanted to practice drawing people anyway, so this works out perfectly. Two birds, one stone, as they say. You may have a point, but it's still kind of embarrassing. I did say I'd help out though, and I'm not going to back down on my word. Thanks. Alright, I received a letter from home a few days ago. From Thomas, specifically. Oh, that's nice. I believe it's already been a month since you were there. What did he write out to you about? He said that everyone is doing well, as always. Being so still tense at Center Gate and the Watchtower though. We'll see. I wonder who the G person behind all this is anyway. He clearly had some kind of objective, but I couldn't say what it was. Everyone has something that they wish to protect in their lives. I want to protect my hometown, my family, and the whole of Class 7. But I don't think it's right to sacrifice others to do so. Very agree. We still got a long way to go before we are strong enough to protect everything that's important to us. Just gotta have your help, guys. Likewise. Oh, I didn't expect this conversation to get so serious. What's wrong? Could I move your head back a bit, Jean? You seem to have moved it out of place while we were talking. Sorry about it. Being a model is pretty tough. Sehr schön. Damit haben wir auch das gelevelt. So, und dann haben wir noch Murkies im Café. Maybe I'd be better off if we're less fun Tom. Hey Marcus, what are you up to? What should I write? I'm just drawing a blank here. I don't even think you heard me. Is he studying? He's not writing in his notebook though. Should I try to get his attention? Hey Marcus! Oh, you almost gave me a heart attack. When did you get here, Irene? Just wondering what you were up to. Oh, is that a postcard? Don't look, please. Oh, so you're writing up a submission for a radio show. Ah, Abendtime. There's no point in hiding it now that you've seen it, so yes. I want to submit an entry for the game. This program's running that lines up with the summer festival. But as I saw, I got a bit carried away trying to make it something worth actually sending in. And I figured you for a radio buff, to be honest. Let's see here. We took a look at what Marcus wrote. It could be someone's writing without their permission. Why not? Not going to make fun of you for it. Probably. Let's see. I'm Misty, big fan of the show. Oh neat, it's for Abendtime. Wait, you familiar? Sure, I've been a fan for a long time now. Missy's got a great voice, doesn't she? She really does. I'm actually fan off from the very first syllable. I can't believe I had a fellow fan so close this entire time. I don't think we're the only ones either. People have been spreading the word. It's a shame our field study runs through the summer festival though, isn't it? Yeah. When I was younger, I used to go along every year with... What's with the sudden silence? Sorry, it's nothing. But we will just have to focus on our field study and put the summer festival out of our minds. It's a shame, but I guess you're right. It's probably Missy reads your submission on the air though. Yeah, they said you would make fun of me. I don't know, nicht. Die Zwillinge sind ja schon wieder unterwegs. Gut. Das ist Student Council, das ist Emma, das ist Garten. Oh nö, nicht du. So, schauen wir erstmal die zwei Character Pages, die jetzt nicht mit Quest oder mit Bonding Events verbunden sind. Although we mainly focus on flowers, here we also grow a few vegetables. My personal favorites are those Arabic tomatoes. Few things taste better than a big bitter bite of tomato. Eating is a great way to beat the summer heat too. Is there anything Arabic tomatoes can do? Okay. I should she's higher up. Gardener. Believes in biting straight into Arabic tomatoes. Alright. Toll! Wir wollen auch eine Character Page von dir haben. Should it? I'm actually working through it right now.
よかった。今朝は少し寝ぼけてたから、ちゃんと郵便受けに入れたか不安だったんだ。やっぱり持ち帰りの仕事を遅くまでやってちゃダメだね。
Du solltest mehr schlafen, Mädel. Wait, you're saying you deliver them personally first thing in the morning?
登校のついでにだけど。
On your way? Our dome is anything but on your way to the academy from yours. It's in the opposite direction. I had no idea you were going for that part of your way for me.
私たちの方が助けてもらってるんだし。今日もどうかよろしくお願いするね。
Thanks. I see feel bad her making her go out of her way for me. I have to work extra hard to make up for it. So, das müsste... Toa. Houseman. Personally, there is being tasked to his dormitory first thing in the morning for 3 days. So. Wo haben wir hier die Bonding-Events? Wir haben viele im Union Building. Juices und Emma, um genau zu sein. Juices, Emma in einem Book Club. Was ist in der Book Club? Kult. Imperia. Chess. Photography? Okay. Ah, Literature. Okay. Emma? Interesting, and those pages any harder, you'd burn a hole through them. Irene? How do I explain this? Dorothy asked me to proofread this manuscript at first, you see. That's like a rough job. Couldn't help but notice you're looking at a red though. Am I feeling alright? I'm feeling perfectly fine. And this manuscript definitely isn't full of salacious imagery either. Say what now? Anyway, I'm doing fine. So there's no need to worry. Sounds like she could use a little help with her proofreading. How about I give you a hand with the proofreading? What? You want to help out with this? Is there some reason I shouldn't? Of course not. But if you really insist, then feel free. Emma? Yes? This wasn't, written by mistake, was it? It's definitely a romance novel, but all the characters are guys. That does seem to be the case, yes. So how did you like it? Oh, please say you loved it. It would make my world feel so much wider. How do I put this? I feel like I've been introduced to an entirely new world. I might not have wanted to know existed. Ich sag mal, es ist einfach so simpel. Dorothy ist ein Fujoshi. Für die, die wissen, was das Wort heißt. You know. I had no part in writing it. I had no idea Dorothy wrote those sorts of stories until recently. This is the genre of young womanhood. Come on, you two. There's a lot more for you to proofread. She finally let us get some rest. These aren't the easiest novel for a guy to get through. I was afraid of that. But the genre seems to be getting more and more popular with Erebonia lately. Well, to each his her own, I guess, and while I'm always glad to have my horizons broadened, I definitely could have done without some of the more graphic details. Agreed, I'm feeling a little flustered myself after that. I got so embarrassed that I fogged up my glasses. Remove the glasses and place them on the table. Ah. Yes, is something wrong? Oh no, it's just that this is the first time I've seen you without the glasses on. Sorry, I didn't mean to stare. It's just, I mean, it really changes up your look. I'm sure not complaining. How embarrassing. Perhaps we should get back to proofreading now? Oh yeah, right. There's no need to force yourself through the worst of these. If they get too graphic, I'll take care of them. And thus they return to the club room to wait for erotic tales of passionate young manhood once again. As we are near the brink of exhaustion, the proofreading finally came to an end. Aber ich muss sagen, ohne Brille sieht einfach... Ja, das ändert ihren Look doch schon etwas. Steht ihr auf jeden Fall auch ohne Brille. So, Juices. Ah, hier ist es hinten. Wo denn? Materials of considerable quality. You're looking pretty comfortable. Have you been coming here often lately? You might say that. I've been caught up in some bothersome circumstances, as it were. Oh? I paid no mind. It's nothing but a trifle, really. What else going on? Maybe I should ask him. You know, you can always come to me if you've got something weighing on your mind, Juices. I'm willing to listen. Or help out. Or whatever you need. I really meant it when I said it was just a trifle. But that said, having you around may make things easier when they arrive. Bruce casually invited Reen to join him for a cup of tea. And together, they sat down to relax. Nothing's more relaxing than a good cup of tea. I'm kind of surprised you treated me though. I think nothing of it. Consider it an advance payment of sorts. See, that sounds ominous when I don't know what you're paying me for. And here they come. Here they come now. Good day. It appears our paths have crossed once again. Is one of your friends from class 7? There he is. They were class 2nd years from what I can tell. If business with me, I'd appreciate if you made it brief. How shall I put this? I just wanted to ask you once again if you'd be interested in accompanying us to the saloon. Oh, now I get it. As I've told you before, I'm afraid I have little interest in spending the day being pampered. And as you can see, I have a prior arrangement with a friend of mine. I see. Terribly sorry to interrupt. But you should you have a change of heart, I'd love to see you there. You could even bring your friend along if you'd like. Our class 2nd year is slouched off towards the saloon with a look of disappointment on their faces. So, I see people started inviting you up to the saloon again. Indeed. I was able to dissuade them for a while. It seems as though they have all steeled themselves for another salvo. I found that the hardier the noble is, the easier and more satisfying it is to reject the invitation. Special. Finding words to climb more subdued ones like the ones we just spoke to is much more difficult. So use me as an excuse to keep them away. Clever. I don't think those two had any ulterior motives though. They just looked like they wanted to talk to you. If that were the case, then there would be no reason to admit to the saloon now, would there? Inviting you someplace exclusive is probably tied to their noble pride. People have already started inviting you again because you're not as hard to approach as you used to be. So it all comes back to you then. Yeah, I don't know about that. But more importantly, why don't you take them up on the offer sometime? The zoo might be full of snotty people, but I'm sure there'll be more students like them who simply want to talk to you. Perhaps I will, if the motivation strikes. But you will be accompanying me if I do. Sure. Warum nicht? Oh, damit haben wir auch Juices dann. Ich glaube, da fehlt wirklich nur noch Makias. Mal kurz gucken. Links. Ja, das ist wirklich nur noch Makias. Ist irgendwie alles so one-sided. Die anderen sind nur immer so bei 3. Au. Ich find's aber auch schön. Laura und Fee. Obwohl sie über Level 3 sind, während theoretisch aufgrund der Story, die es derzeit ist, haben sie nix. So, dann fehlt jetzt noch einer. Ja, genau. Fee. Looks like she's sleeping. Sleeping. I'd rather have sleep here than outside. Try watch over her for a while. I'll go get a chair. Well, I'll go and ask Instructor Beatrix if I can. She's been going through so much lately. I can't blame her for being exhausted. Seems like she's sound asleep. Instructor Beatrix. Thanks for always taking care of Fee. Oh, please, it's my pleasure. Because also I could decline a request from Instructor Sarah herself. Instructor Sarah asked you to do this? Yes, indeed. She's told me a bit about Fee's past, too. Not everything, of course, but just what's pertinent. The past as a Jäger, for instance. It's a good thing, too, since it seems like that's the root of some of her recent troubles. I see. Instructor Beatrix, can I ask you to keep taking care of Fee from here on out? Of course. She's such a pleasant girl. But I can't provide much more than a bed to sleep on. After all, it's a student's job to sort their own problems out. It's part of growing up, really. I suppose you're right. But it's not just up to her, is it? A member of class needs to work as one, so we need to make sure she has our support. We're all in this together. Glad to see you're so perceptive. Don't worry about me so much. I don't know. Good morning, Fee. Did we wake you up? Oh, I'm still asleep. What do you think would happen when you started droning on right next to me? Sorry. Don't be. Thanks. Fee, I'm going back to bed. Wake me if you need me. That didn't take long. She was on the battlefield, but she's able to sleep peacefully when other people are around. I'd say that's quite an achievement, wouldn't you? Definitely. I do whatever I can to make sure that she can always feel at ease. Ich glaube, man kann sehen an den Bonding Points, die ich mit Fee habe, dass ich ziehe meinen Favorite Character von der ganzen Klasse, oder? Ich meine, wir reichen fast die 10.000 Punkte, Jesus. Oh ja, ich mag Fee sehr. Sie ist mein Favorite Character aus der ganzen Klasse 7 Gruppe. Zumindest aus der... Soll ich das als Hin schon droppen? Aus der jetzigen Generation der Klasse 7. Ich droppe das schon mal als Hint, so. So, damit hat man das. Und... Okay. Ja, dann kümmern wir uns mal um die kleinen Sidequests. Weil ich werde auch halt nicht ganz so lang machen, da ich gerade ein bisschen auf einer Time Constraint bin, da ich später noch was zu tun habe. Aber ich denke mal, ich werde heute Abend nochmal direkt einen zweiten Stream ansetzen. Weil ich bin ja immer noch dabei, in Vorbereitung für die Dokumi genug Folgen aufzunehmen. Und mit Fantasia New Dimension und Metaverse Fantasia habe ich das ja mittlerweile nun schon geschafft. Indem ich die Spiele auch einfach fucking durchgespielt habe jetzt. Aber ja. Mit Code Steam muss ich dann auch nachziehen. Das passt schon mal. Ich werde definitiv von dem... Wir haben jetzt Samstag. Donnerstag müsste der 6. sein. Von Donnerstag an bis Dienstag werde ich nicht streamen. Erstens, bei Donnerstag fahre ich schon nach Düsseldorf. Damit ich halt Freitag, Samstag und Sonntag da sein kann. Und ich gebe das mal auch hier so weiter, weil die Folge kommt dementsprechend auch hier auch morgen raus. Die aufnehmen, oder? Nee, aber die in der Woche noch. Wenn ich auf den Timestamp gucke... Ja, spätestens Mittwoch oder am Donnerstag sogar. Deswegen passt das. Ja. Ich würde sagen, ja, ich bin schon am Donnerstag da für das ganze Wochenende, weil ich halt die ganzen 3 Tage auf der Dokumi sein werde. Dementsprechend werde ich da einfach nicht zum Stream kommen. Ich könnte jetzt auch mein Tablet übernehmen und da wieder Streamseller drauf bauen, aber ich kenne den ganzen anderen Streaming-Stuff, will ich jetzt nicht unbedingt mitnehmen. Müsst ihr viele Geräte für mitnehmen? Nein. Und Montag fahre ich zwar wieder zurück, aber da die Fahrt mindestens 5 Stunden dauert, hätte ich Montag auch nicht wirklich dazu kommen, was zu machen. Und Dienstag habe ich mir auch nochmal Urlaub genommen, aber wenn es wieder so sein sollte wie letztes Jahr, dass ich wieder so K.O. und kaputt bin, werde ich am Dienstag einfach nur eine vor mir hin vegetierende Leiche sein, dementsprechend. Nein. Also, letztes Jahr habe ich noch an dem Dienstag bin ich dann arbeiten gegangen. Ich habe auf der Arbeit nichts geschissen bekommen, also gar nichts. Ich war so durch. Es war überhaupt ein Wunder, dass ich nicht einfach auf dem Schreibtisch eingepennt bin, by the way.